So today we're making a risotto. And as we are on October, we're gonna make it with pumpkin.
Oh, amazing. Welcome to Bring Ibiza to your kitchen. My name is Rico, and today we are on board this beautiful vessel where the private chef is gonna make us a nice plate of food. It's been a while since I put an apron on, but I like to get my hands stuck in. Yes. Very excited for this. And what do we have here?
That's a wine that I'm not sure how much it costs, but
Ocean.
we're gonna use a bit of this pork we have. For today we're gonna use carnaroli because it's much better than the arborio.
This simple risotto only takes a few ingredients. Don't have carnaroli, just get normal risotto rice.
Okay, so what are we doing here now?
So we're putting it in here so it's more pretty. You can just jump that step. So first of all, we're gonna cut the onion. Do you wanna start or should I?
Okay, how do you want to cut?
Small pieces.
What is this?
That's goat cheese because I think it goes really, really good with the pumpkin. And also our risotto has cheese, so we're gonna add that one.
We're gonna do the carrot now?
Yeah, we're just gonna cut it into a big of cubes. Not really big, but that we see it later.
Continue chopping up the garlic, the carrots and the pumpkin and get it all ready to throw into the frying pan.
We're gonna make it on a bit of oil, but what we wanna do is like get it really, really golden because that's where all the flavor comes from. So we're gonna go a bit high temperature and we're adding olive oil and we're gonna start with the onion. Now I have here some meat broth, you say, that we're gonna separate it and clean it so we have it ready for the risotto.
If you don't want to make your own stock, you can always get the one from the shop, right?
Yeah, actually now they are making really good ones. If you have the time, it doesn't really take long because you just leave it there cooking by its own and it always has much better flavor.
So now we're going to chuck in the garlic, right?
Yeah, a bit of garlic in there and we mix it. And we're gonna add a bit of salt because it really makes the onion take all the flavor out and we want that on the pumpkin.
All right, so what's the next step? Now we wait again?
We're waiting a bit, then we're gonna add the carrot and the pumpkin. But we want to make the onion a bit more golden because it gives more flavor. Mushroom?
Mushrooms, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna cut it on big strips so we have some texture later. We're adding this one now.
Getting the mushrooms in there.
Yeah.
Lovely.
In a moment, we're gonna take it to the KitchenAid and we're gonna blend it so we have a smoother texture. Now we're gonna make the pork. We want it a bit golden so it has more flavor. And we're doing it here with all the veggies left over because that flavor that we're not gonna lose. So we just flip it, nice and golden. And we wait a bit more.
So we're going to open a bottle of Asian. I don't know how much this wine is, but it looks expensive, so let's have a crack at it. Oh, look at that. Smell that. Nice. So what are we doing with the wine then?
Actually good, right?
Hey, it's good.
We blend it.
Oh, let's have a look.
And we still want a bit of texture, so it's okay. So we just take this meat out. You see that? That's all the flavor that the meat left with the veggies. Okay. So now to take that out, we're gonna add this from before. Ahí va bien? So now we have the paste of the veggies and we're gonna add like that much of rice.
For measurements, we're using feeling.
Yeah, we're using our heart. So we want to make sure we cook it a bit until it's a bit see-through. Yeah.
So we're just basically deglazing the pan now?
Yeah, we will deglaze it better with the wine.
Oh yes, that wine is good, huh?
Yeah. The risotto is really easy, but you have to be on top of it all the time because if not, it doesn't get the texture that it has. You see how it's going out already a bit? So we do that with everything. Wow, you see that color?
It's beautiful.
And we're gonna start adding some broth. And you see, we want to make sure we add it hot because that way it's already boiling. Yeah, so we don't cut the cooking process, we add it already hot. Okay, so we want to make sure that we put this down all the time and we just let it cook. Look, every time you see the rice, you add a bit more. And that's it. You want to make sure that you give the time to absorb a bit. And also it's really important that we move it all the time because if not, it's gonna get a bit stuck on the bottom. By moving it, we make the almidón. How do you say that in English?
Starch.
Starch. You have really good vocabulary. Okay, so like the starch, it gets more developed, I would say.
Gotcha.
But this is really easy to make at home actually. And then you're like a gourmet when you make one of these.
Continue adding the rest of the stock, add some extra wine if you like, stir, and more importantly,
Alright, we're adding this one so we have a bit of texture.
make sure you taste it as you go along. This is very important.
Wow.
We're just gonna decorate the plate a bit, and we want to make some slices of cheese that we're gonna grill with the soplete. How do you say that? So as we are two, we're just gonna make two, and this we're gonna add it into the risotto now when it's a bit more done. You have to be careful now that the rice is almost done to not be adding too much extra broth, because if not it's not gonna absorb it. And we mix it a bit.
That little taste was great.
Yeah?
Yeah, the flavors have come through. I taste the pumpkin, the carrots, the mushrooms also giving it a little bit of texture too.
And the rice is almost on the point.
Yeah. So then you said now you're going to be careful so you don't overcook the rice, correct?
Yeah, as carnaroli, it's a bit harder to overcook, I think.
Okay.
And also, before we made the nacarado, the thing that we cooked a bit of the rice before adding the liquid, so it's gonna take longer to overcook. So don't panic, we're good. We just cut it into nice cubes, just like that. And we're adding this right into the rice. As the rice is almost done, we're gonna mix it and we're gonna add a bit of butter. We stop now the fire. We add a bit of butter and we let it there for 2 or 3 minutes because the butter will melt, and that's what really makes the risotto a risotto. We add that in there, close it, leave it there for 3 minutes. We wait again. Oh, we're gonna melt the cheese. We're gonna make it cheesy. We're gonna add a bit of flavor and we just burn it.
So if you don't have a flamethrower at home,
For the mushrooms, you can just make them on the pan a bit. For the cheese, you can melt it on the oven maybe,
yeah,
or just add it normal because it's also good. Wow. So now we just mix it for the last time.
oh, I can see the butter melted nicely there.
Now we're gonna put it into the plate and we're gonna enjoy it. To decorate with something green, we're gonna chop some parsley. Just a bit so we have something green on the plate and it has more color. Okay, so now for dishing out, we wanna make sure it's still hot.
Okay.
And we just add a good amount in there. Wow, it smells so good to the goat cheese. You smell it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? And now we make a bit of pressure in there so it's not going anywhere. And now my favorite part, make it pretty. We have to be careful because this cheese is salty. If we have a risotto that it's already with enough salt, we have to be extra careful with this one. A bit of paprika, parsley on top.
Wow.
Like that. And we're gonna add some of this. And I think that's good. So this is the risotto of pumpkin we made today.
Let's eat.
Let's eat, yeah.
Looks amazing.
Do you want this?
All right, I'll take this one. Let's try this
Okay.
gorgeousness. I am so excited. So here we go. Pumpkin risotto made by the wonderful Aina.
Thank you.
On board her beautiful boat. And yeah,
Let's try it.
let's try this beauty. Wow. Yeah, this is amazing.
Wow.
So my camera died. If you want to find out how to make this rice, all the ingredients and procedures down in the description below. Also going to link her Instagram to the description, so make sure to give her a follow. And yeah, hopefully guys, I'll see you in the next video. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. See you.